while I am willing to educate cisgender people, or actually people in general, about people like myself, transgender people, as willing as I am to do that, there also comes a point where you just want to just lay it off. So I would say before, let's say I were to come up to you guys as, okay guys, I'm a gay trans man. Got it? Okay, everyone, go and Google it. And then, if you still don't understand, ask me. And then I'll be willing to tell you, because you've done all your research, you'll be like, okay, I still don't really get it, can you please explain to me? I'll be fine. But some people are just, plain ignorant, and then the only trans people that exist in the world are trans women, and they use terrible terms to address trans women. And I'm like, girl, stop. And then, some questions I get are like, do you have a dick? So, do you have a dick or vagina? And then, stuff like that, like really crude questions, and like, do you do it at the front or the back? And then they're just like, well, yeah, so I just tell them whatever lah, and then sometimes they just don't entertain, because it gets tiring. So, yeah, I just wish people would be more willing, and they would be more willing to educate themselves first, through means like, come on, you Google and stuff like that. You're just how many letters away from your answer? TRANS.
A first, so GAY space.
Space. TRANS.
12.
12 letters. So.
Strokes of your keyboard.
So why do you want to waste your energy, your thumb energy, typing? So trans man, what does that mean? Yeah, come on lah. Yeah. So that's my answer to the question, I guess.
Okay, are there no more questions? No more questions, sorry. I have to cut you guys off because what the next people are asking for a quick intermission. Can we do 5 minutes?
Sure.
Let's do a 5-minute intermission, hooray! Woo! If you do not have a PIRE, go and buy a beer. I'm going to start off and take you guys to the next segment of the program. I sound back in tears. Right, so actually this part is where I play music and tell you about myself. So I'm glad you stayed, thank you for staying. Okay. Yay, thank you very much. Appreciate your applause. I feel like a superstar for a few seconds of reset. Or recaps of that. Okay, before I play everything, because I had this really clever idea of how I was going to incorporate music into my speech, I'm going to start talking first. Laughing like angels. Okay, so hi. If you're here, I recognize most of the people in this room, and thank you all for coming. You are all some of you are strangers, now friends. Now, some of you are from Poly, some of you are from my work. My colleagues are here. Hello. Hello, colleagues. And Chapman University. Some new friends. Hello, new friends. I haven't spoken to you yet, but I promise I will talk to you later. And some of you guys at the back, couple of lines. Thank you. He's really cool, right? Can we all give him a round of applause, please? It's cool, dude. I don't even know his name, I will find out later. Raymond, right. Are you Prashant?
Yes.
Hello, thank you for loaning us this space. Everybody applaud for him as well. Okay, so I'm Christopher, and I am I'm the producer, and I'm the spine story of this documentary, which is basically following my journey to really physical surgery at the end of this year, and some interviews for other characters, the really cool stuff together, stuff like that. Okay. I think what people always ask me, I find when we sort of have conversations and I tell people that I'm transgender, is how did you know? What's your journey to knowing? And this is a conversation that happened many times at Pink Dot, and I drank lots and lots of water because Colin, our wonderful events guy, is always taking care of all of us and water parade. So I actually knew, very similar to Alex, my story is very similar to Alex in that I knew when I was very young. But the difference, I guess, because he's quite a few years younger than me, was really that I did not know the word for it. I knew that I was not lesbian, I knew I was attracted to women, but I did not know that there was a word for me wanting to be a guy, basically, feeling like I should have been a boy. completely physically, because at the time you only understand gender and sex as the same thing, and then sex as genitalia. You don't understand anything beyond that. And it took me a really long time to first of all find out what that word meant, transgender, and then beyond that, to accept myself as such, because I was raised in a very religious family. I was raised as a Baptist, and being a Baptist are some serious. Yeah, so that's kind of like what was really difficult for me when I was accepting myself. Really, self-acceptance was the hardest part. But thanks to so many of the people that are in this room, my poly friends, my university friends, it became much easier to sort of get to where I am, where I have confidence to come on stage and just tell you guys that yes, I'm transgender, and I'm also a man, and I'm transgender. No, that was... Never mind. Anyway, so this song, Weak Segue, is actually what I would... Well, no. If there was one thing that I could say to my younger self, in all the struggling and all the, sort of mood swings and fear of the future, where you feel like your life is not worth living if you can never feel like you're in the right body, I would like to say this to myself. This song is called Settle Down. Did you get it? Because the song really has nothing to do with settling down. Oh, well, sort of, a little bit. Anyway, I talk too much. Now it seems to be having the effect now, falling all over the place. You're losing your words, we're speaking in bodies, avoiding me and talking about you. You're losing your turn, I guess I'll never learn, cause I stay another hour too. For crying out loud, settle down. Your words in my mouth. Now I just start myself around you. Small town, entertaining all the people we get around. Familiar face, get what I mean now. Fixated on the girl with the soft sound. You're sure that I love pushing through bodies, avoiding me and walking around you. You're cold and I burn. I guess I'll never learn, cause I stay another hour too. Crying out loud, settle down. To my house, your words in my mouth. Now I just start myself around you. I don't know how to end the song. You're sure that I love pushing through bodies, avoiding me and walking around you. You're cold and I burn. I guess I never learned, cause I stay another hour too. Hey. I want to cheers a lot. This is my favorite person in this room. So right now it's Serena. Yep, Serena over there. In a new dress. For now on, okay? So that was Settle Down. So I think Geraldine has kind of briefly mentioned the story. Hello, Geraldine. Has briefly told us the story already which is how we came to come across this documentary. I would like to say that Chapman was very instrumental in me accepting myself and being comfortable enough to tell people that I'm transgender. So thank you, Chapman. Cheer up. Okay. And Chapman is also a program that, wow, pop, we really need a pop for the. Okay, so Chapman was also the program that brought me up to San Francisco, where I was roommates with Geraldine, and we met that transgender guy. We've already sort of talked about that story. Where he was the first transgender man that I met in my entire life, and it was a moment where you really just like, you cannot imagine how affirming that feels to know that you're not the only one. And this is a really great quote, is that for most transgender people, they're the first transgender person they have ever met. Does that make sense? For most transgender people, they are the first transgender person they have ever met. Yeah, so it was really great to meet, his name was Tomcat, really cool name. Okay, so we talked about it, like Geraldine said, we talked about it that night, and we were like, this is a really great story, we should make a film about it. What's interesting is that I was not 100% on board with this idea at the start. I was actually really uncomfortable with the idea. I think Alex earlier mentioned the concept of being stealth. Being stealth is much easier for us female to male transgender people because basically you pass more easily because testosterone hardens your features, makes your voice deeper, it makes your shoulders wider, redistributes your fat, stuff like that, which makes you very masculine. Can anyone tell that I was physically female? No? My colleagues can speak to this. What do you think, Lynn? Cannot tell? Could you not tell when I entered my company?
No, not really.
Cannot tell, really. See, so that's sort of the effects of testosterone, like what testosterone can do for you. It's marvelous. What test? I'm just kidding. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so and yeah, being stealth is a very desirable place to be, I think, because you don't have to worry about people sort of knowing that you're transgender. You can basically live a completely normal life. Your visibility is really low, but that's actually what I want to talk about, is visibility, and that's why we're doing this documentary. No, I went too fast.